Oh, hey, Rainbow, what's up? Been a minute. I'm gonna do some advertising real quick. 1 second. Ah, God, don't repeat my audio. That'd be awful. Anyways, Anacom advertise to the silliest of gooses, maybe? I don't know if the silliest of gooses has like an. I don't think it does, no. Nope, the fuck it does not. Okay, moving on. Town got one? Self promotion? Hell yes. Um, Hmm. I don't want to advertise there. Honestly, oh yes, I do have to add my own server. 1 second. Already got to add my own server. Pretty sure half the people in there have the thing muted by now, but it's okay. I do it anyways. Baba Booey. There we go. We're gonna do some stuff today, guys. We're gonna do some stuff today. I think personally, it's been way too long since I've done streaming. At least I know my audio is fine. I don't have to worry about my audio. Now the question is this too loud? How loud is my Zenless at the moment? Jesus Christ, you cannot have that. Oh yes, and we gotta turn on music. 1 second. I do not have my music on. Where is my music? Here it is. I usually have music turned off because I'm listening to my own music while playing. We are gonna vibe. We are gonna vibe. No, the fuck it isn't, buddy. No, it isn't. Let's not glaze the shit out of me for no reason. I haven't uploaded in like forever. I uploaded like once last year and then never again. On top of that, I haven't streamed in so long. I am so bad at keeping up with streaming. The channel is not underrated. It is I think specifically rated the right way. I think it is rated particularly the right way. In fact, I don't even know how I'm still getting subscribers because I got another one recently, and I don't know where it came from. I just don't know. Anyways, we do have Vivian. I did pull for them already. I would like to try and get their weapon, but I don't know if I will. And I suppose the rest of my funds are going to be going towards my savings for like the next patch. Because like the next little patch of Zenless is going to be pretty good. 1 second. Let me move this over here. But yeah, no, the next patch of Zenless is going to be pretty nice. So odds are we could probably do a decent amount. Let's just do some fucking dailies before we get into anything, crazy. Because we still like I didn't do the previous part of the story live, just because I didn't want to. A PNG YouTuber. I mean, the little guy is just kind of here. I mean, do you not like the little guy? He's just kind of been around. Like he doesn't have to be here. He can go away if that's a a bad thing. But he's just kind of like I just kind of have him here. A PNG tuber is a I guess yes, in a way I am. In a way I'm a PNG tuber, but the PNG tube like I don't have the Go dot thing open. Like I could make this better, but really he's just kind of the little guy is just kind of here. I don't think I fit exactly the requirements. If you want like if you give me like a minute or two, I could make this way better actually. 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. I could do this. Wait, yeah, no, this one. Okay. Let me just figure this out real quick. I forget how to use Godot. It's Okay. I'm going to need to add new sprites. And then I need to like look through a bunch of my stuff. Oh god. Cancel. God, I forget how this fucking thing works. No. I need to figure out how Godot works again. But replace sprite. I can't do that. Load avatar. I do not. No. I'm a fool. A fool, you see. All files. I'd like to see all my files. All files. Damn. I still have no phone call. It's been a while since I've used PNG Tuber Plus. Fuck. Bro. My god. Everything is so confusing. Alright. They changed they changed the layout for this. Yeah, no, they changed the layout for this. For sure they changed the layout of this. Fuck. Oh no. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, shit. Okay, we gotta edit this guy. No blinking. But I think that's not good. That is not good. Does this work now? Yes, it does. Oh, you got a gaming laptop. That's awesome. Yeah, sorry you can't see what I'm doing right now. It's kind of wacky. It's kind of wacky at the moment. One second. Let me look up the tutorial real quick. One second. Shut up, VTuber guy. Tell me what I need to know. I do not care about VTuber. I don't care about this. Please. Let me use the other one. Please. No, this is VOTube. This is the wrong one. I don't care about the creation part. Bro, I could not do editing. Okay, well, I'm not gonna go through this right now. I should have done that prep work before stream if I really wanted to. But essentially, window capture. Yes. Essentially, I could be a PNG tuber. I could. Like I like for the raincoat stuff, I got like I like edited the sprites a little bit so I could do this kind of thing. But like so I could be a PNG tuber, you see. But I'm not. because I haven't done the prep work for that kind of thing this stream. So we're not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna worry about it. It's just it's not a problem. We're gonna keep rolling. Also, I'd say editing's not that hard. You just need to find a program and learn how to use it. Just generally, that's what it is. God damn, we're gonna have to wake up Howl. Actually, no, we'll be nice to Howl this time around. You know what? Since you're here, Rainbow, what character do you want me to walk around as? Like, I don't really care who. I'm probably still gonna. I'd like to stick with Wise, but if you got any like, if you got any guys you want to see, like I got any of these guys. I got any of these guys. Ah, okay. Then we'll just stick with Wise. Yeah, we'll just stick with Wise then. It's Zenless. It is Zenless of Zone Zero, a game about uh crazy shit. Crazy shit. Not crazy shit. 1 second. I could just show you some. Actually, I could do something that actually matters. I do need to do some. I could do something that basically it's a just an anime fighting game, kind of. You run around an arena, you kill some things, you get to the next objective, and you get the story done. And there's a lot of gambling in it. Yeah. Essentially, I click over here at this TV, and you got banners to pull on, characters to get. You use these things to pull on these banners, and to get these things, you gotta get these things, which you get through other things. Blah 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 mumbo jumbo, whatever the hell. Oh yeah, I gotta open the store for business. We're basically just gonna continue the story from where we left off last time. Um, I guess to give the general recap of the story so far, our main protagonists, Bell and Wise, are proxies, and proxies are basically tech support for criminals, essentially. And what's been happening is we have been working with a group of people called Victoria Housekeeping, and we are trying to stop this group called the Exaltists, who are a cult. They're an evil cult that want to kill everybody in the world. And we're working with Victoria Housekeeping to find a group of thieves called the Mockingbirds. That's essentially like the broad strokes, I guess. At the moment, we are aiding one of the Mockingbirds because the Mockingbirds were actually just two people. And, well, one of them is now dead, and one of them is now living in our house. So, yeah, that one. I think you'll get the gist as we go along of what's going on. I think you'll get the gist. And if you don't, that's fine. It is what it is. Cool, there's just some free stuff I got, I guess. Cool. But yeah, no, we're gonna continue the story, and we're gonna do some gaming. You may hear aggressive clicking in the background as we go through this. Why is my audio mixer not? I don't know why my audio mixer tab in OBS was just like out of its slot for some reason, and that annoys me. Anyways, Vivian has sent a message. Seems they've made more progress on the sacrifice issue. Oh, I do not know that language, friend. I do not know which one that is. Yep, Hugo is dead. Mockingbird, blah blah blah. All right, let's go talk with Vivian. Yep. Okay, let's go. Let's skedaddle. We're locked into story. Howdy ho, Vivian. You're just not here. I guess we're gonna rest on the sofa first. Oh yeah, by the way, she's a freak. I forgot to mention that part. Yeah, no.
When I got here, the other Lord Phaethon said you were resting on the couch and just...
Yeah, no, that's something I feel like we had to mention here. So anyways, this is Vivian. She's a fan. And that's what you need to know. She's a bit of a fan.
I meant to keep you company while you slept, but then I dozed off myself.
Also, she's a fucking creepy stalker. Anyways.
I was going to sit here looking super cute, hands cupping my face. You know, like the #1 sleepy face I want to wake up to pose. I can't believe I ended up falling asleep myself.
Bruh. Okay, now this is a bit too quiet. I can't be heard anyways. I don't want this to be too loud, but I also don't want it to be unhearable. Bro, I don't fucking know. Anyways, the what pose?
Vivian, are you sure you're awake? That sounded like sleep talk. I'm sure sleeping in that position couldn't have been comfortable either.
No, Lord Phaethon. I was just worried that I had disturbed your rest. Just being able to see you sleeping peacefully is already the highlight of my day. No, my entire month.
Fucking weirdo.
Though it is a bit late, but... Good morning, Lord Phaethon.
You need anything from me,
You're
you
super
freaking
early today,
weirdo?
Vivian. Is there something urgent?
We're starting off this chapter very odd. Dude, okay. So, okay, I feel like I have to explain a few things here. So remember when I told you about how our main protagonists are Bell and Wise, who are proxies? Their alias is called Phaethon. That's the name they both go under. And this character, Vivian, is a fan of those cyber criminals. So that's how she refers to us. Will it ever be normal? No. Are we just gonna roll with it? We're just gonna roll with it, I guess.
Mockingbird's death has stirred up quite the storm. I took some time to gather intel. It seems someone deliberately leaked the story that Hugo is an illegitimate child of the Ravenlock family, but I haven't found the source yet.
Why is this so quiet on my thing? What the fuck? I don't understand what's going on here with the audio quality being fucked. I see. It was may or may not have been locked onto the wrong thing. I don't know how that happened.
Could it be Hugo's uncle, Hartman? Maybe
No,
he's trying to
that's not
turn
the problem.
people against Hugo and Mockingbird by playing the illegitimate child card.
Yeah, who cares? Hugo's fucking dead.
I suspected that too. He could be using Hugo's background to make people believe Mockingbird is just another top's pawn.
Ah, that sucks.
Hidden
Well,
upper class, Mockingbird may be insignificant, but it has a loyal following among regular folks.
yeah, modern day Robin Hood kind of crap.
But after some digging, I was surprised to find that the public isn't turning on Hugo. They're actually starting to see him in a better light.
Yo, the public is thinking he's actually cool.
Some people feel bad for him. Some relate to his struggles. And Hartman's the one getting all the heat.
Oh hell yeah, fuck that guy.
Public outcry against Hartman is growing, with many believing he
Bro,
murdered
don't
Hugo for his
insult me in
own
other
selfish
languages,
gain.
please. Like I won't be able to defend myself. All right, I won't be able to defend myself. Please.
Tops is hosting an industry summit this week, a responsibility usually handled by the Ravenlocks. But my sources tell me another family has taken over this year at the last minute.
Oh.
If I'm not mistaken, Tops is intentionally keeping its distance from the Ravenlock family due to the current public sentiment.
Just don't, please don't insult me in another language. I can't defend myself. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I just, what are you doing with these symbols? What are you doing? I do not know. Alright, could it be that someone's trying to get rid of Hardman?
Is someone trying to take advantage of this to get rid of both Hartman and the Ravenlocks?
Yeah, no, good. Fuck those guys. I hate those
Hartman
guys.
knows this too.
It's fine.
Why
It's
he's
fine,
completely
cheese.
vanished.
Are you like you used to be
No matter
Rainbow?
how
I'm pretty
hard I
sure.
search,
Now you're
I can't
cheesy.
find a single trace of
I
him.
suppose you're cheesy now.
Hartman must have taken the sacrifice core. Now that he holds this bargaining chip, he is definitely going to negotiate his way out of this with the Exaltists.
Oh damn. Okay, so he's Hartman's still a problem, I guess. The evil rich guy is still a problem.
Sorry for interrupting. Can I borrow Wise for a minute?
Oh, no problem at all. I'm sure you have important faith in matters to discuss. Take your time. I'll just be waiting outside.
Wait! Don't go outside,
Oh, don't mind me, Lord Phaethon. I wanted to browse the videotapes anyway. I'll be right here. Just let me know when you're done.
You know what? At least she's kind of respectful of our
Miss Vivian
space.
didn't walk out the main door. Lycon's been pacing around outside for like half an hour and scared off at least 5 customers. He's stressing over what he did to Hugo in front of Vivian, but he really needs to talk to us. Maybe you should go speak with him first?
Oh no, Lycon, no. I gotta talk to
Sure,
Lycon, I
I'll go
guess.
talk to
This
him.
is
At the end
fine.
of the day, we're all after the same enemy. As proxies, we should become the bridge between them.
Yep, that's our job, I guess. Let's go talk to the furry. Hey, Lycon. Buddy. Buddy.
Good morning, Master Proxy.
That's way more cheerful than I assumed. What's up, Lycon?
Good morning. Belle just let me know you wanted to talk to us and Vivian about something?
Yes, it's an urgent request from the mayor, one that directly affects New Eridu's safety.
Okay, he's no longer happy. He's forgone happiness.
However, before we get into the details, as a former member of Mockingbird, I'm concerned about Miss Vivian. Hugo made many mistakes and betrayed the principles of Mockingbird, but I'm certain he didn't intend to put Miss Vivian or you in danger.
Yeah, he was just a sweetheart trying to murder rich people.
I don't know Miss Vivian very well, and I was the one who took her companion's life.
Yep, you kind of did that. You did murder a man.
I might not be the right person to comfort her, but I hope she doesn't regret the choices she made, or lose faith in the path she chose.
This motherfucker, what did he do? What are you doing in the chat? What are you doing in there? What are you doing in there? Bro's talking to me in codes. What is he doing? Bro is reciting the ancient computer Bible. What the fuck? What are you doing in there? The Eldritch Zodiac, mother. Like, what the hell is this crap? Okay. Okay. That looks perfectly normal.
Vivian doesn't seem down at all. In fact, she's been actively gathering intel. I think she's handling this with even greater calm than I am. If you're feeling bad about what happened with Hugo, it might be a good idea to talk to Vivian directly. From what I've seen, she's not as fragile as you might think.
That's reassuring to hear. I trust your judgment. You've always had a sharp eye for people.
I mean, that's kind of our job.
Would you mind coming in with me? I'd like to apologize to Miss Vivian in person.
Don't worry, I'll be there to mediate, I guess.
Sure, but just to be clear, I'm staying neutral and not picking sides. You both have your own stance on this. As a proxy, I'll do my best to help facilitate honest communication.
I respect that. Thank you.
Thank you. Why is it great?
Miss Vivian, I'm very sorry about Hugo.
You don't have to explain anything. I'm also
Motherfucker!
part of Mockingbird.
What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing in the fucking chat? What the fuck? What did this mean? What does this shit mean? What is he doing in there? Why do you do these things? Okay, I'm gonna do some research real quick. I'm going to Google Translate the things you put into chat. I'm gonna freaking do it. 1 second. I'm Google Translating this crap. Now we're getting to the bottom of this crap. We are getting to the bottom of this crap. Raw oysters. Okay. 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 I guess. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, what the fuck? I got a robot in my chat, motherfucker. Bro. Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Damn, the AI uprising. Fucking dying. This is the AI uprising, I swear.
Mockingbird stands on more than just gain, so it won't fall when fortunes shift. Hugo had his fixations and ambitions. I also have things I must see through. I'm determined to get to the bottom of the Exaltists and the sacrifices.
Miss Vivian, as a former member of Mockingbird, you have my deepest respect. You have my word, whatever comes next. I would never harm you or Master Proxy. As for Hugo, please accept my condolences.
Condolences? That's not necessary. Mockingbird has plenty of tricks up its sleeves. This isn't the kind of act that ends so easily. Wouldn't you agree?
You're right.
I'm glad you guys are on the same page, but why do I feel like I'm being left in the dark?
Master Proxy, I believe we all share the same goal. Uncover the truth of the Exaltists and the sacrifices. The mayor has tasked me with inviting you to take on this mission, and hopes we can work together moving forward.
If the mayor wants to work with us, I trust he will demonstrate his sincerity and kind.
Why do I have Zodiac killers in my fucking chat? What the fuck is this? Bro. Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's some bullshit. Alright, anyways.
Mockingbird will not serve as a pawn for the powerful. That will never change.
Of course. While the mayor cannot handle this personally, he will make sure we have all the intel and support we need. Miss Vivian, I know you have your own intelligence network, but for some high-profile shady dealings, perhaps the mayor can provide you a different perspective. Please, take your time to discuss. If you're open to collaborating, I'll set up a call with the mayor so he can speak with you both directly.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna get another audience with the mayor?
Belle, Vivian, and I need to think this through carefully with everything at stake. It's not a decision we can make lightly.
I mean, we've talked to the mayor before. I don't think it's gonna be like a... I don't think it's a hard decision to make. Just like... The thing is, the dude knows where we live. If we piss him off, he can very easily kill us. So, like, it's not like a... we really have nothing to lose by asking the mayor.
Of course, I completely understand. When you've made up your minds, you can find me at the Ballet Twins.
We keep ending up at the Ballet Twins. Why do we keep going back there? It was like a one... Like, it was a... Like, why do we keep going back there for everything? Sacrifices are still a threat. What do you think, Vivian? Motherfucker, they got the Joker in my goddamn chat. Bro is getting the fuck. What, bruh? Bruh. He's in my fucking chat. He's in my goddamn walls. He's in my fucking walls. Bruh. Anyways. Let's go. Alright, let's talk with the mayor first. I would love to talk with the mayor. I don't even know why we need to go to the Ballet Twins. Why do we need to go to the Ballet Twins to talk to the mayor? Hello, Icon. Hello, Vivian. Yep, let's talk to the mayor.
I'll connect the call to the mayor now.
My dear friends, I'm glad you're willing to keep working with me. I'm truly sorry about what happened to Mr. Hugo Vlad. I didn't anticipate things would turn out this way.
I guarantee he's not dead. Anyways.
As mayor, I can't fully condone Mockingbird's actions, but personally, I had a lot of respect for Mr. Hugo Vlad. I looked further into Bringer's map.
Bro, what the fuck? Why is bro sending Minecraft coordinates in my goddamn chat? I hope those are Minecraft coordinates, because I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, this is some freaky shit.
The sacrifices were created by an exaltist named Landon, who was active in Janus Quarter.
Yeah, Landon, who was in Janus Quarter. Huh.
Mr. Landon passed away in an accident a few years ago.
Good.
Before he died, he was researching sacrifices and was said to have created a batch of serum that could turn living people into sacrifices.
So that's what happened with Bringer. All right, yeah, we're catching up.
The problem was, the serum wasn't stable, and after his death, the recipe was lost.
And then it was found again by the Exaltists and then refined.
No one knows what happened to the Exaltist in Janus Quarter back then, but it's clear that after the leader died, there haven't been major Exaltist activities in the area. Bringer's map marks the locations where the Exaltists' most successful attempts at creating sacrifices were.
The leader of the Exaltists in Janus Quarter died a few years back. They haven't been active since. Could it be that Hartman was just acting on his own?
Unfortunately, that's not the case. My sources confirmed that Hartman had been secretly in contact with someone, and they only meet inside the Hollow.
Is it possible it's someone from Tops?
TOPS is a huge alliance of corporations. They wouldn't bother getting their hands dirty. Instead, they just sit back and reap the rewards. Everything Hartman is doing is to secure his place in TOPS and strengthen his power within the Ravenlock family. If my guess is correct, Hartman has gotten in touch with the remaining members of the Exaltists that used to follow Landon, helping them create new sacrifices.
That's interesting. Why is it that all the villains in this game have man at the end of them? Pearl Man, Heart Man. Man, we got a problem with the man.
But what's in it for TOPS? There's no way the Exaltists would just hand over their secrets about sacrifices to Hartman, right?
A sacrifice outbreak would throw the city into chaos. And that's when TOPS steps in, taking control of the situation on their terms.
Superman? Oh no. There's a lot of men.
The public will see the mayor as incompetent, while TOPS comes off as the real protectors of the city. And when that happens, public trust will shift towards TOPS. And Mr. Mayor, you might find yourself in an unfavorable situation.
Bar man. Not the bars, man.
Still sharp as ever, Miss Vivian.
So, what exactly do we stand to gain from partnering with you? Please don't tell me you're doing this out of some noble concern for your citizens.
Damn. Damn, she don't like him.
I'm not some hero of justice, and I don't believe in lofty ideals or empty promises.
Nope, yep, nope, checks out.
We have a common enemy. While our ideologies may differ, we can work together on this. And as proof of good faith, I may not know exactly where Hartman is, but I can fan the flames over Mockingbird's death and escalate conflicts within the Ravenlock family.
Oh yeah, fuck the Ravenlock family. Let's mess
So
them up.
it was you behind the rumors. No wonder I couldn't trace the source of the public outcry.
I'm not the one who started the rumors. I just helped them spread faster after they leaked. And I pulled a few strings to make sure the story painted Mr. Hugo Vlad as a heroic figure who was unfairly persecuted. As I said before, I had a lot of respect for him.
Good.
And I'd be happy to clear his name.
Ooh. Good for the mayor. You know, honestly, the mayor's been pretty good to us. I like the guy.
Let me lay out my terms for collaboration.
I hope the mayor is a playable character. I'm gonna be real. I think it would be really funny if he was.
After looking into it, I found that the dormant sacrifice you discovered wasn't the only one. There are more places where sacrifices might be lying dormant. Too many eyes are on me right now, so I can't send my own men to deal with it. I'd like to ask you to retrieve the sacrifices from those locations. I'll make sure to dispose of them once you do, so no one will be able to use them again. On top of that, I've asked a friend to help monitor your physical condition, and maybe even uncover more of your potential. Her research overlaps with your teacher's work.
Yeah, no, I still have no idea how these superpowers work necessarily, but they help us survive bombs, so... You know what, honestly, we vibe with this.
You don't need to worry about her capabilities. She's a Void Hunter rank special investigator.
Really? A Void Hunter rank special investigator is going to be assisting us? And she's involved in our teacher's research?
Oh. Yijuan. I remember now.
She's heading to Janus Quarter for some business. I wanted to set up a formal meeting, but she declined. She prefers to assess things on her own, and will reach out when the time is right. She'll let you know the details then. So it looks like you both are on board with this commission and ready to help recover the sacrifices?
Okay.
Well, I mean, hey, our creepy stalker is in agreement, so I guess we're in agreement. Oh, well, I mean, fuck. I guess I gotta turn off my goddamn, well, I mean, I gotta turn off my goddamn fucking overlay. That's fine. Anyways, that was just a friend who was in a very funny VC. I see, they're all in day and night's basement. Yeah, that checks out. Anyways.
This affects a lot of ordinary people in New Eridu. We'll do our best.
I know you won't let me down. Given our positions, we might not be friends, but we're definitely not enemies.
Honestly, I think we're friends at this point. I don't really see a reason why me and the mayor aren't friends. What have we done that really opposes each other? I think maybe Vivian and the mayor aren't friends, but I feel like we're friends.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Yeah, we're good.
I've got to go.
I mean, his friends are my friends, and, you know, we get along quite well. As much as I care about what Lycon just said, I don't. Alright, let's head to the Hollow. Oh, okay.
Good day, Lord Phaeton.
Their Vivian is definitely better than my Vivian.
Let's stir up some trouble.
So, this is the team we're gonna roll with. Because it'll be really, really, really funny. It'll work really well. I've tested it. It'll work really well. Time to game. We've never gamed before. Oh, she looks pissed off. And that's just part of the vibe. Alright. I don't need a tutorial on how Vivian works. Let's go.
Thank you for trusting Mockingbird and me.
It's vibe. I've been here before.
My turn. Has someone already taken the dormant sacrifice from here? Or did the Exaltus decide to relocate it? No. If these dormant sacrifices aren't handled carefully, they could awaken and turn against anyone nearby. She wouldn't risk moving them unless it was absolutely necessary. Did she realize the mayor was looking into this?
Might have. The hell?
Did Hartman just make up this intel to get a shot working with us at Tops?
Probably.
I've been walking around forever and haven't found a thing.
The Ravenlocks have always been a shady bunch. No surprise they've gone downhill over the years.
I heard they were pretty loaded back in the day. What kind of business did they run?
No clue. On the surface, their businesses seemed legit, but who knows what was happening behind the curtain.
Probably something with the sacrifices. I mean, how else would he know about the dormant ones left around here for years? And he was so sure that even if those original sacrifices didn't work out, he had a backup plan.
Backup plan? What could that be?
Well, that's beyond me. I just happened to overhear something while I was next to Mr. Edmund one day. What's Topps planning to do with all these sacrifices, huh? For research? Do you think we'll ever have a normal life in the Hollows?
Don't ask questions you shouldn't be asking.
All right. There's nothing here anyway. Let's leave the Hollow and report back on what we found. And we'll make it just in time to clock out for the fieldwork shift.
Let's get out of here first.
I'm starting to think this guy's a bot. I hope not, but... Hey, Cheesy, are you a bot? Are you a robot? I don't. I just feel like you're spamming random shit in my chat. I don't understand. I mean, I hope you're not a robot.
Hartman, that fool. He'll do anything to get into Tops, even if it means playing with fire.
Hey, okay, cheesy. If you could, can you type out the sentence, forks are better than pie. Forks are better than pie. Only a human could do that. Only a human could copy. I need you to write the sentence, forks are better than pie. It's quite simple. Alright, we're good. Alright.
She's an exaltist.
She real. He
Human lives
real.
have never mattered to her.
Okay.
The more people get
I thought I
dragged
was
in,
just going
the
crazy.
greater the
Alright, we're
danger.
good. I have no idea what the fuck you're doing in there, though. Anyways. She's an exaltist. Human lives never mattered to her. Who is this she you're talking about?
Vivian, you seem a bit frazzled. Who's this she you keep bringing up?
I apologize for losing my composure. Please don't mind me.
I would like to know who the she is, though, Vivian. I would like to know.
The she I'm referring to is with the exaltists. Someone I have a history with.
Oh shit, does she have history with Sarah? I think her name's Sarah. One second. Yes, Sarah.
That's why the moment I heard about the sacrifices, I felt compelled to uncover the truth. I never meant to hide anything from you. It's just that, for me, the exaltists bring back painful memories. And I'm not ready to face them yet. So, Lord Vathan, please give me a little more time. Once I've gathered my thoughts, I promise I'll tell you everything.
Alright.
Sure, I'll stop asking. What's more important than an unspoken past is the person standing in front of me now. As for everything else, we can talk about it whenever you're ready to share.
So we've confirmed you're not a robot, but I still think you're kind of odd, friend. I still think you're kind of odd.
If we weren't in such a hurry, I'd spend 3 whole hours singing your praises. I'll make note of this and make sure to get it done before bedtime. First things first, let's track down those dormant sacrifices. The exaltists have
Nah,
probably realized
I'm
someone's after
not
them by
really.
now.
I kind of just want to do this solo stream, cheesy. Well, sorry about that. I'm not only getting called right now. I would like to just chill.
I wish we knew what Hartman's backup plan is.
Anyways, who am I going to kill right now?
I just can't shake the feeling that something bad is about to happen.
Oh, she does a little. She does a little twirl. Oh, that's funny. Anyways, let's kill these things.
Hugo may have done terrible things. Oh my. He had his reasons. Mockingbird might be seen as the bad guys by a lot of people, but ironically, joining Mockingbird is what put me on the right path.
Bro. Look at the rabbit. Bro, look at the rabbit.
I knew you were more
Dude.
than just my curse.
Just I forgot about that.
Painless.
Nothing here either.
Oh, there goes Robin.
Too late?
Who dat?
I knew it was you, Vivian.
Who dis?
Camille, what are you doing here, sis? Are you destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Sis.
Vivian, don't call me sis. I'm not your sister.
Are you trying to stop the Exaltists?
I never left the Exaltists.
You know what Landon did back then.
Evil dude.
Lord Landon did it for the Creator. His methods may have been extreme, but they were necessary. Back then, you walked away. We didn't meet today. Take your friends and leave.
What's wrong? Are you being forced into this? I can help you.
Help me? Like how you helped her? Vivian, you're crying. You see me, don't you?
No,
You haven't changed a bit, Vivian. No need to hide your tears. I know exactly what's ahead for me. You've made your choice. And I've made mine.
I feel like I've missed a lot of context for this conversation.
One last piece of advice. Stay out of this. She loathes you. I won't tell her we met today. Don't show yourself around us again.
Nah, we're gonna have to kill her, aren't we? Vivian, I think we're gonna have to kill this guy.
Camille!
Okay, well, let's do this. Boop.
I'll tell you what that was about later.
We vibe. We go. We do. We game.
Let's take care of the ethereals first.
Don't get hit.
My turn. You better not get my tricks dirty. Don't touch me.
Ooh, Robin, baby. Woo.
Out of my sight.
You've been gone forever. Did you run into any trouble?
We searched the coordinates the mayor provided. Most of them were already empty. No dormant sacrifices. Camille, the Exaltists have been actively destroying the dormant sacrifices.
Why would the Exaltists go after the sacrifices?
I saw it too, but I can't figure out why the Exaltists would do this.
I do not know why they would do this, but mayhaps. Mayhaps.
And one of them is someone I once knew.
Yeah, because you and an Exaltist, we get the gist, I think.
I thought she would leave the Exaltists after Landon's death, but she stayed.
Are we gonna get the lore drop now? Vivian, you gotta be a little bit more forthcoming, man.
Wait, what did I miss? Why do you know so much about the Exaltists, Vivian?
When I was a child, I stayed with the Exaltists for a while. Back then, Landon was one of the most respected figures among the Exaltists, and a lot happened. And after Landon died, I left. I can't turn a blind eye to the sacrifices. I know all too well how many lives have been lost bringing them into existence. Ever since I learned a sacrifice had appeared in Janus Quarter, I haven't been able to stop worrying. I won't let history repeat itself. That's why I asked Hugo to investigate, starting with the Sacrifice Core.
Vivian.
Please stop. I'm not looking for comfort. I'm just recounting the story for you to understand the situation. We've got bigger things to focus on. But when I do need comforting, I'll come straight to you. I hope you'll make time for me, Lord Phaethon. Just so you know, I'm not the easiest to console.
Of course, of course. That's just how that goes, I guess. Moody motherfuckers in my party. Alright, let's keep going. Okay.
Absolutely. If you're feeling down, we'll be here for you.
Okay. Back to the matter at hand.
Yes, can we continue with the lore, please?
That conversation between those two TOPS employees back in the Hollow is still bothering me.
Why is that?
They said Hartman had a backup plan, and that got me thinking about some news that was quietly swept under the rug. Lately, there have been mining accidents in Ravenlock-controlled areas. The families were paid off with huge settlements, way more than usual. No protests, no controversy, and the issue was buried. But considering the Ravenlock's financial position, why would they be so generous with payouts?
Sounds sketchy as shit.
Sounds sketchy. Do you think those accidents were faked?
Probably.
Precisely. I don't think those workers died in mining accidents. I'm planning to reach out to some old friends, see if they've heard anything about this. Do you have time, Lord Phaethon? My contacts are just near 6th Street. Care to join me?
Sure. Let's go together.
Black screen. Oh, hey. Oh, that's perfect. I needed some of this stuff. Alright, let's do a few pulls on this. I see what you're saying. I just don't know what the fuck you're doing. Or what you mean by any of what you're saying, Cheesy. I don't know. You keep saying, you just keep putting random shit in there, and I don't know what the fuck you're on about. I couldn't tell you, even like no matter what. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. They always push me to hard pity on these fucking banners, I swear. What it is, I guess.
An old friend of mine said she has some new intel.
Yep, we'll get there. We'll get there in
She's like a
time.
mentor to me. I
We'll
learned
get
a
there.
lot about data scraping on internet thanks to her.
We will get there. I'm a gamer, man. I'm not looking to solve an ARG right now. Oh, if it isn't rain.
Rain! Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Rain? So you're the old friend Vivian was talking about.
Yeah, Phaethon. Long time no see.
Rain! You actually know that Lord Phaethon is Lord Phaethon? No, I mean, you actually know Wise is Lord Phaethon.
I didn't know right away. One time, I needed a favor from Nicole. I only found out after meeting them. I mean, who would
would expect a legendary proxy to be running a video store for a living. Oh, by the way, your idol...
Rain, let's not bring up old stuff. Lord Phaethon wouldn't be interested in that.
Why are you all tense? Right, Lord Phaethon lives on 6th Street too, and might know your idol. Remember when you traced that post on Internet to 6th Street and actually went to check it out? And you came back all bummed, spouting nonsense. Like there was only a black cat at the location, and maybe your idol is actually a talking cat. Or something like that.
Crazy fucking... Crazy fucking Elio theories from Stargo.
I think I know that black cat. It hangs around our shop now.
Lord Phaethon, please, let's drop this topic.
Come on, Vivian. It's been years and you still won't say who your idol is. If you'd just let me, I'd have tracked them down ages ago. I get it. You want to find the person who's important to you on your own. But you've tried so hard already. It's okay to lean on me a little, you know. I'm sure
It's
your idol
Phaethon.
won't hold it against you.
It's Phaethon, you dumbass. What the fuck do you... UI or GUI? What do you want me to fuck... I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But you can't keep doing this shit. You can't keep being this confusing. God damn. Anywho.
I shouldn't have come to see you.
Huh? What's wrong?
Rain, Vivian said you might have some intel for us. Should we get into that first?
I don't know. I don't know what context you're talking about, man. I'm spamming my chat with this question. I don't know how to answer.
All right, let's get down to business. Here's something I'm pretty sure about. The Ravenlock family's claim that those missing workers died in an accident? Don't buy it. The last signal from those workers was near the Hollow. Then communication went dark. I think they were taken into the Hollow. And yesterday, I picked up that the Ravenlock family secretly hired some people to search the Hollow's perimeter.
Bruh. I ain't gonna pick shit without the context.
I caught a weird distress signal from someone and managed to track down the source. When I tried to reach out, the signal cut out completely. The last trace of the signal was near Lumina Square. Finding someone in real life isn't really my thing, so that's where you come in.
Okay, we'll take a look around. You just said this is something you're sure of. Do you have anything you're not so sure of?
I dug up some info online, and one thing stood out. A few days ago, there were some creepy sounds coming from an abandoned warehouse by the port. The place was locked up, so no one could see what was happening inside. Not sure if it's related to your search.
Oh, they're gonna turn Hugo into a boss again, aren't they?
If you don't find anything useful around here, it might be worth checking out. Well, that's all I have for you.
Thank you, Rain.
Don't get all emotional on me now. I'm just helping out a friend. This one's on the house. Consider it payback for the favor you did me last time. But if you still want to find your idol, hit me up. I've been curious for what...
Alright, don't worry about it. I'll manage it myself. Stop being so nosy, Rain.
Nosy? Nah, just professionally curious. What kind of person is worth all this searching, huh?
Yeah, we're right here, buddy. We're right here.
But honestly, whoever they are in real life, they've become a part of you. You've come a long way in this search, Vivian. I much prefer the person you are now. So if you find this person, don't chicken out. Go meet them.
Bro, I got a fucking cultist in my chest. This is some fucking bullshit. Anyways.
People will appreciate you for who you are.
Rain.
I might not care about the real world or what it'll be like, but I hope everyone I know can live a good life. I'm counting on you to save the world, guys.
The fuck?
Alright, I have other business to take care of, so I'll leave the rest to you.
Incredibly dramatic for no reason.
Lord Phaethon, please pay no mind to what Rain said. That big guy's up ahead. Let's hurry.
That is a bang boo. That's a bang do. That is a bang boo. This is your informant as well. Okay. I really do not care for this interaction. I'm gonna zone out. It won't be too important, I swear.
One Denny Boo is just too cute, right?
I think it's a weird creature.
I didn't know you helped it too.
Did I?
I knew Lord Phaethon was the best in the whole world.
Weak man.
Don't take me back, please. I was wrong. I know I messed up. I don't want your money anymore. Please, no.
Calm down.
Who are you? I won't say anything. Just let me go. I don't know anything. I swear, I know nothing.
We are not PubSec, the HIA, or the Ravenlock family. We won't force you into anything. There's no need to be afraid.
What do you want from me then?
We simply want to know where the Ravenlock family took you and what they made you do.
I can't say. I can't tell you. I have a family. They'll hurt them. You never saw me. Please, just stop asking.
Don't you wish to see your family?
I don't deserve to see them.
Damn, what the fuck they do to this guy? He fucked up.
It's my fault. I was greedy. I did this to myself.
But your family must miss you dearly. I'm sure they won't blame you.
No, it's my fault. It's all on me. I don't want to drag them into this.
If the whole ship is sinking, no one on board can escape.
I'm just a nobody. And right now, there's nothing I can do to change anything.
Why don't you tell us some stuff and maybe you'll be important to the plot?
If you care about your family and friends, even a butterfly flapping its wings can send a tsunami surging across the ocean.
Yeah, I don't think he's in for poetry, Vivian.
No one knows how this will turn out, but if you do nothing now, we're not here to turn you in, and we won't force you to. I'll help you return to your family, but you must tell us precisely what happened.
Maybe she's convincing. I don't know. Maybe she's convincing.
Hartman offered a huge amount of money, looking for workers to go into the hollow to guard something. The money was way too good. We all kind of figured something wasn't right. I thought it was just smuggling or guarding some kind of illegal ether resources, so I signed up. After we sent in our applications, Hartman's men took us into the hollow. The first place we went, there was a strange box. When we got there, they handed us some pills saying they'd improve our aptitude for ether, for us to last longer in the hollow. But after I took them, everything went fuzzy. Something was definitely off about those pills. When I woke up, I saw my coworkers dead in front of me. And there was blood all over my hands. They said something about me being a good experiment, moved me somewhere else, and locked me up. They wanted to inject me with something. I got scared and didn't know what was gonna happen. But then a blonde guy found me, gave me a carrot, and let me go. So I escaped. I didn't want to kill anyone. I don't know.
A blonde guy handed you a carrot, huh? A blonde motherfucker. Alright then.
It wasn't your fault that your coworkers died. You were just a tool in their hands. Do you remember the place they first took you? Do you know what was in that box?
I only remember the first place was like a rooftop. I think it was on top of a tall
The
building.
ballet twins, motherfucker.
What exactly was in that box? I can't remember. I'm not lying. Those pills they gave us, they make you hallucinate. I took just one and my mind felt like it wasn't my own. My memories turned into a blur. I'm telling the truth. I'm not trying to run from my mistakes. I just really can't remember what happened.
I know you're not lying. We'll arrange for your protection. You can rest easy and recover, and your family won't be dragged into this. Once this is all over, you will be able to reunite with them.
Mommy promises you can't keep you in. I don't know this fucker.
Sometimes I wonder if you've had some kind of special training, Vivian. No matter who you're up against, you seem to analyze the pros and cons and make a judgment in no time.
Honestly, your socialization skills, they shouldn't work as well as they do.
Actually, I wasn't always like this. There was even a point where I just wanted to disappear. I wondered, perhaps leaving it all behind could put an end to the pain.
That's fucking hard to imagine.
It's hard to picture that. My first impression of you was pretty, assertive.
Well, I was on a mission at the auction when we first met. And just as Rain said, I've come a long way from who I used to be.
Speaking of Rain, it's quite a coincidence that you two know each other and are actually close.
It's nice. It's nice that we're reusing NPCs.
You even know one Denny Boo. That surprised me. We might have crossed paths without even realizing it.
Enough about me. Tell me more about you, Lord Phaethon. Where have you been? And what have you experienced?
Well, let's start with the Red Fang Gang. Okay, we can start with the Red Fang Gang.
Looking back, it feels like I've been through a lot lately. Belle and I even lost our Phaethon account. It's a long story, starting with how the Cunning Hares took something from the Red Fang Gang.
Yep. I see, I see. She's a stalker. We get it.
It should be around this area. Belle told me there's a highly rated store here.
Lord Phaethon!
What's wrong?
I've seen that black cat on 6th Street. That harmonica in the outer ring you mentioned. I've heard it before, too. I've even been to the monument outside Hollow's hero. But none of that was a coincidence. It was me. Following you, and now I've finally made it to your side. Ever since I was little, I had been seen as the bringer of bad fortune. I had traveled to many places and witnessed far too much misfortune. Every tear I shed brought disaster. I've heard too many curses to count. I loathed my tears as much as I despised my own existence. Wherever I stayed, tragedy followed. I had roamed too many places, and each time, it ended the same way. I didn't know where I could go anymore. One night, I stumbled upon a post discussing me, whether they knew me or not. Everyone seemed convinced that I was the source of the curse. Some mocked me with cruel intent. Some wished I would vanish, and others speculated maliciously. It really seemed that my very existence was a disaster. In that moment, as darkness enveloped the city, I saw lights flickering to life all around New Eridu. So many lights, and not knowing where to go, I thought, if only I could disappear into those lights. I made up my mind, and right then, my phone rang. I decided to take one last look. I wanted to know who left me my final message from this world. It was you, Lord Phaethon.
Huh? Me?
Yes. And I checked with the other Lord Phaethon. You were the one using the account at that time. But I know you probably don't remember it. After all, it was just an ordinary day, with an ordinary post and meaningless comments online. But for me, it was the night I finally realized where I could go. I wanted to walk the paths you had walked, see the sights you had seen. And then, one day, share it all with you, face to face.
So, I have to ask, what exactly did I say in that reply?
Well, you'll have to figure it out for yourself. I'm not telling you.
You're putting my memory to the test.
So, Lord Phaethon, thank you. Not only for that comment you made that day, which was a silver lining for me, but also for giving me the courage to become who I am today. The Vivian standing right in front of you now. Lord Phaethon, I truly like who I've become.
The wind skims across the surface of the water, and blah 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 narrator stuff. Emotions intertwine with the narratives, then blah blah blah. Jesus, I like this. This is pretty. This is pretty. This is a pretty view. It's nice. It's not like it's not like the greatest thing I've ever fucking seen, but it's pretty. It's nice. Anyways. God, it's so good. Okay. It's nice. Anyways. Alright, where are we going? Oh, I've been sent some messages, I think. I don't know who messaged. Oh, Coda's Ranma now. It's weird. Strange. Considering that's also a man, I'm pretty sure. Anyways. What are you looking? Okay, let's read through this. That's a bunch of random ass fucking letters. I don't know what org prices have to do with anything. I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck you're trying to get at. Help. Yes, I think you do need some help. From what I've been seeing in this chat, I think, yeah, you might need some help. Oh my goodness.
Wise, you're back. Looks like Lycon's tied up with something. He said I should just chill until you're back, and then we can talk online. I'll call him now.
Master Proxy, Miss Vivian. The gentleman Rena brought back has stabilized and calmed down now. Based on his account, we've identified where Hartman is hiding the core. He also mentioned that Hartman plans to trade the core with a group of people. We suspect that this group consists of members from the Exaltists.
I knew it. Now that we have the location, it would be splendid if we could seize the sacrifice core before they do.
Precisely. We hope you can head to the location as soon as possible to secure the sacrifice core.
All right, we'll get there right away.
I have other matters to attend to, so I'll leave the retrieval of the sacrifice core in your capable hands. The mayor's friend that he mentioned before will also be assisting you this time. The target coordinates have been shared with her, and she'll meet you there. Please ensure your safety, and I wish you all the best.
Pizza microwave. Oh my god. My fucking god. Dude, I don't know what to say to you. If you want something from me, you need to be very direct with what you're saying.
Good day, Lord Phaethon.
I've been waiting for you.
Hello, Lucky Blockhead. Welcome to the stream.
Where's the sacrifice core?
Camille, you really think I'd stroll around with something this important? Plus, even though the Ravenlocks and the
Yeah, welcome to the
Exalted
stream.
have been working together for ages, I've hardly even met Lady Dina.
Lady
The
Dina,
one
my
offering the
ass.
sacrifice core here.
Her name's Sarah.
I'm curious
Anyways.
what Lady Dina's got
Oh,
lined
yeah,
up
no.
for me in
Yeah,
return.
no, fair.
I'm just here
We're
to
just doing
verify
some
that the core
Zenless
you
story
mentioned is
stuff.
real. Once that's sorted, Lady Dina will give you a proper response. Our partnership isn't just talk. We need to be sure you have what we need before moving forward.
Sure thing. I'll take you to where I keep the core.
I like that this guy has like a unique design. I'm glad about it. It's neat.
Once you verify it's legit, have Lady Dina come over. We'll lay everything on the table face to face.
All right, lead the way.
I mean, it's better than this girl who's literally just the most NPC thing of all time.
It seems Hartman is trying to bargain for more. What a greedy and insatiable man.
Yep, which is gonna eventually be his downfall, because that's what happens to every greedy villain in the world.
It's just that... Why would they only send Camille for something as important as the sacrifice core? And I can't shake the feeling that Camille doesn't want Hartman and Dina to meet.
Probably because they don't. Probably because he's not going to. They're probably just gonna kill him or something. Who the fuck is Dina?
So this Dina they were talking about, is she the leader of the Exaltists?
Probably not.
Kind of. Lord Phaethon, I really think we should hurry. We must get to where Hartman keeps the core before anyone else does.
Lack of information is really gonna screw us over, I think, in the long run.
I've mapped out a shorter route, but there will be ethereals along the way. I'll leave the fighting to you, Vivian.
Don't worry, Lord Phaethon. You're in capable hands. I'll ensure your safety.
What game is this? Zenless Zone Zero. It's a game about a fucking nerd helping out people investigate apocalypse level anomaly things. Yeah, you're basically gonna see what the game's about in a moment.
Ethereal! Stay away from Lord Phaethon!
Okay.
Allow me. Looks like Hartman's trying to negotiate for more leverage. Let's get out of here before we're spotted.
Sure.
Let's keep moving, Lord Phaethon. My turn. me, Lord Phaethon. Don't touch me.
Oops, sorry.
Leave it to me.
Let's make this quick.
They're still over there. Looks like they're arguing. Oh my. No matter who has the sacrifice core, Hartman or the Exaltists, it would be really dangerous. Hand over what's in the box.
Oh, we're fighting actual people? That's weird.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
You sure talk big, little girl.
Let's hurry and secure the sacrifice. Lord Phaethon, the box is empty. So Hartman never kept the core here to begin with?
How did you even find your way here? Where's the core in the box? What did you do with it?
You call this keeping the sacrifice core safe?
A voice comes from behind.
Vivian, it's been ages.
Oh, she playable. She playable. No, let's not kid ourselves. She playable. She's gonna be playable. Let's not kid ourselves. Oh yeah, no, dude, I have no fucking clue what he's been on about. Cheesy's just been the weirdest fucker this entire fucking game. I don't understand. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, hey, Pasta. Everyone's getting on at fucking 12 a.m. fucking watch a stream. But yeah, let's not kid ourselves. The redhead is playable. Let's not kid ourselves.
Dina! Oh my, you actually remember me. So sweet. Look at you, thriving. I thought you'd totally forgotten about our past.
Actually, wait, do they have the fucking... Oh, I think they have the NPC face model. Oh. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I think that's the NPC face model. That's so sad. That really sucks.
So, tell me, do you ever dream about the people you've killed? Are they crying in your head all night?
Oh, wow, what an ass.
Back then, I had no idea. You had no idea? While you were soaking up all that love from your daddy and everyone else, you had no idea what was going on?
Okay, I feel like I'm missing some context for this conversation.
I wasn't...
Lady Dina, Miss Vivian didn't actually...
Camille, when did I say you could meet up with Hartman today?
I just wanted to make sure the sacrifice core is legit. I was worried Hartman might try to pull a fast one on us.
Okay, well, law-sounding motherfucker.
Really? So loyal. I thought you'd be more like the old days. Just a few words from Vivian, and you'd be plotting my demise. Just like what you did with Father.
I won't, Lady Dina.
Don't even think about betraying me, Camille. You owe me for what went down back then.
Ooh, why she got the pose?
However, I do understand your worries. This core... it's fake.
No way! I got this straight from Hugo! It can't be fake! How can you just claim it's fake without any proof?
This guy is just the biggest idiot. Like, the most major of idiots.
Ugh, seriously?
Obviously, Hugo just fucking has the goddamn, like, thing. Let's be so real.
The sacrifice core can max out the ether particles within human bodies in no time at all. But look at your little subordinate. How uncouth. He's making noises like some animal. Can you shut him up? So annoying. The masterpiece Father made for the creator isn't this worthless piece of junk you're holding.
So, the real core.
Vivian, where do you think the sacrifice core is really at? I don't know. If I knew where the real core was, I'd destroy it without a second thought. Dina, you understand what the sacrifices are. And you know those who were blessed should not have to endure such horrors. Oh? They shouldn't have suffered those horrors?
Probably not, honestly. Dude, I don't know. I do not know. He's been saying weird shit all stream. Cheesy is just fucking weird these days. I don't know. I think he needs help. I think he's been kidnapped. I don't know what's going on with him. Bro's talking about ciphers and shit. I just want to play Zenless Zone Zero. I don't know what the fuck to say about that.
Weren't you the one who decided if they'd be blessed or not? If it weren't for your tears, how would they have encountered such misfortune?
I feel like that's not how fucking clairvoyance works. I'll be so real.
How self-righteous, Vivian. Their fates were in your hands.
So that again, that's not how clairvoyance works.
It was you who brought disaster on them. Landon just needed an excuse. He needed someone to blame.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. He's just weird. He's just being weird right now. And I don't understand why he's being weird, but he's being weird.
Whether I shed tears or not, he'd treat living beings as mere subjects for his sacrifice experiment.
Yeah, he'd still be a dick, Landon.
Dina, you know all of this. Landon even went so far as to sacrifice you.
Yep.
Shut up! Father did it for his great cause.
I don't know. This is the Exaltus cult.
Vivian, why do you always mess everything up for me? You did it before, and now again! You just had to ruin my plan. I was so close to fulfilling Father's last wish.
Weirdo.
If you don't give me the sacrifice core, be prepared to become food for the ethereals. I told you I don't have the sacrifice core. Otherwise, I would have destroyed it already. Lord Phaethon, find the right moment to retreat. She can be quite unpredictable when her temper flares. Oh, really? You don't have it? Then I suppose there isn't a reason to keep you alive.
Oh, here we go. Again, you did wrong. You came to the wrong stream if you wanted to advertise an ARG. I'm playing Zenless Zone Zero. I'm playing ZZZ. I ain't in the mood to solve an ARG. I ain't in the headspace. I ain't thinking. Anyways. Okay, let's try to group these motherfuckers up. Okay. Can I group them up? Yes! I think I got them. I'm gaming. I don't wanna think while I'm gaming. I just wanna game. I wanna game a game that games the game.
Okay.
Oh, what?
palace. Good fortune, closed gate, safety.
What?
An evil miasma gathers here. Another place of conflict. If you wish to avoid disaster, then head southeast. Now!
Thank you.
Finally, peace and quiet. You must be wise, right?
Yeah, no, bye, Lucky Blockhead. Sorry, cutscene. I didn't want to interrupt that, but yeah, no, bye.
Mayflower mentioned a special partner might need my help.
May I ask, who are you?
I'm the 13th generation master of Yunhui Summit. You can call me Yishuan. Mayflower passed along your info, and I was curious what kind of person you are, so I came to see. At first, I thought it might be a hassle, but your energy feels really calming. Quite nice, actually.
So, you're the investigator the mayor mentioned.
Yes. He also asked me to be your temporary teacher and offer you a bit of guidance.
Guidance? What does that mean exactly?
Any plans for like 2.0? Oh yeah, you mean like Zenless Season 2? Like, or do you like which game do you mean like for 2. Like, if you're talking about like the next little bit of Zenless, I don't know. I might get Yishuan, however you want to say it. I might get her because she's a Void Hunter, and you know, I like to collect these things like Pokemon cards because hey, they're the strongest guys. Aside from that, that little rabbit guy, that little rabbit girl, I think it's cute. I think it's a cute little rabbit. Probably gonna go for that one. I mean, a lot of the characters from like the Summit faction are kind of, they're not characters I necessarily like, but I'm gonna collect like this one I'll collect because it's a Void Hunter and I like the rabbit. Alright, see you, Cheesy. You're fine, just be a bit more forthcoming next time, please. Well, yeah, but, well, I mean, I assume I'm gonna get Seed. Like, the thing is, he's kind of like, he's gonna be an A rank, so it's like, obviously I'm gonna get him. He's a 4-star A rank, rank 2, whatever. He's a character you can get for free pretty easily. I figure I'll get him.
Unfortunately, this isn't the right time or place to talk. I have some investigation work to catch up on, and it seems you've got quite a lot on your hands, so let's part ways for now. I'll find a good time to visit you soon.
So I gotta ask, are all of the Void Hunters, all the Void Hunters are a bit kooky, I think.
I'm so sorry, Lord Vathan. I'm just not feeling very well. I think I'll head back for now. I'll investigate the sacrifice core and reach out once I find something.
You don't look so great. Let's get out of here and figure things out later.
But yeah, no, I think Seed's gonna be awesome. But, I don't know, just a lot of the faction from Summit just don't really... Eh. I mean, hey, Seed is definitely like he's confirmed to be an A rank. So I mean, like you'll have fun. Like you'll be able to get it maxed out with cinema. I believe fairly easy. Yi Xuan is kind of like just like Yi Xuan. Yeah, that's what it is. She's like she's the Void Hunter. I'm gonna get her because I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna try to get Hugo on his rerun when that comes about. Depending on which characters come out, depends on when the Angel Delusion come out. But the characters that could be coming out in 2.1, like right now, it's like 2.0 or whatever. Like in version 2.0, the characters that could come out, like they have a lot. They have a lot of characters I'm looking forward to. And also a lot of characters that I know I can skip. Because I don't care about them. Which is really nice. Because, like, I don't think there's a character in ZZZ that I don't like. Besides Grace. But, like, I just know there are some that I don't want to play. So I can just skip them and just keep saving for the characters I actually want. Like, yeah. Like, GUN is like a must pull for me because, well, power. But I don't really think she's going to be that interesting of a character. I think she's going to be kind of like pretty one note. I don't know. Maybe the game, like, I really like Harumasa, but when he was revealed, I was just like, he looks mid. So I don't know. Maybe they'll surprise me. But I don't know. She just seems very, like, her design seems very generic. But I think her gameplay is probably going to be really good because, I don't know, Okami Inc. bullshit is kind of, like, really cool. And the funny little bird is funny. I like that little guy. I like the dude.
Lord Phaethon, are you going to rest now?
I can head back later, Vivian. You seem a bit off since we left the Hollow. If you want to talk about what's bothering you, I'm here. Sometimes it helps to get it out.
I didn't mean to keep my past from you, Lord Phaethon. When I was little, people thought I brought misfortune, so no matter where I went, no one wanted me around for long.
Some water.
Then, one day, Landon adopted me and brought me to the Exaltists.
You prefer her early design. Got the baggy leggings. Okay, I have not seen the early design. One second. Like, who are you talking about? Which character are you talking about? Okay, huh. Like, is she wearing black in it, or? Like, I need you to describe the outfit for me here, because I'm not finding it too good. Like, yeah, no, just send it to me, because I don't know what you're talking about as a beta design. I just don't know how to find it. Like, the current design of Yishuan isn't, like, bad. But it's just very... it's kind of mid. But if she's anything like Miyabi, she'll be fucking broken. You'll be so broken.
There, I met Dina, who was so kind to me, treating me like a dear sister. She told me her father, Landon, was a great man who'd one day make everyone stop fear so all life could live freely inside and outside of them. Dina helped Landon pick people for the blessing, and everyone in the Exaltists respected her greatly. Those who received the blessing would have a better ether aptitude, allowing them to enter the hollow freely without fear of sudden disaster. Back then, Dina would chat with me every day, always about the Exaltists and her father.
She evil.
But things between us shifted when Landon asked me to step in for Dina. Landon told me I didn't only bring misfortune, and that if I listened to him, I could actually help people. After that, he'd take me to meet people, and if I shed tears, he'd give them a blessing medicine. Those who got the blessing could dodge calamities. At first, I was ecstatic, thinking I could help others. I shared my joy with Dina, but that was when she started to pull away from me.
Of course. Was the blessing medicine the sacrifice serum?
Was that blessing medicine the same sacrifice serum Bringer had?
Yes. To be precise, it was an early version of the sacrifice serum. Landon's medicine wasn't stable. The medicine Landon developed could boost abilities quickly, but also sped up the development of ether corruption. In the end, most people turned into ethereals, and a few became sacrifices, losing all human consciousness.
Ooh, that's bad.
The ethereals were killed while the sacrifices were given to the higher-ups of the Exaltists. The Exaltists wanted the sacrifices to hold human consciousness, so Landon's medicine was seen as a failure, and he gradually lost influence within the Exaltists.
Can't find it anymore? Oh. I don't know. Yeah, I bet it was cool.
One day, I saw Dina, and tears streamed down my face. In a bid to save his reputation, Landon decided to let his own daughter receive the blessing. I had always thought that getting the blessing was a good thing, until I saw terror in Dina's eyes that day. That evening, I broke Landon's rules for the first time, and followed him out of the Exaltist's residence. I trailed him to the Hollow, where I witnessed someone who had been blessed becoming corrupted. In the end, that person became an ethereal. Then, without hesitation, Landon killed him. Before Landon returned, I went back to the residence and snuck into his study. And there, I uncovered the truths I just told you. And just a few days later, it was time for Dina to be blessed. I wanted to save her and stop anyone else from getting deceived. So, that day, I told everyone present that Landon should be the one to receive the blessing, not Dina. At first, Landon argued, and no one believed me. But in front of them all, I looked at him and let my tears fall. Lord Landon, please accept the blessing.
Vivian, you...
Why won't you accept the blessing? Were you lying to us?
Ungrateful fools! You have no use anymore!
Liar!
Run! Run!
Dina! Dina, wake up! We have to go! Vivian? What's happening? Listen to me! Lord Landon's so-called blessing isn't... Father!
No, I was just...
No, I was just like like I get it. The character speaks monotone, but so you can't be doing it like that. You can't be doing that.
Mom, I want to go home.
A man has died. A man has died.
It's got nothing to do with us. This is just what happens when you don't accept the blessing.
A man has died.
Vivian, was this you? Dina, I just didn't want you to accept the blessing. Everyone who does ends up...
I just don't want to lose my father.
You knew? If you knew what he's done,
He's my father. He's all I have.
Well, all you had.
Stop being self-righteous, Vivian. You only ever bring misfortune. I thought once Landon was gone, Dina would leave the Exaltists. I never expected her to continue his research, or that Camille would stay. Camille lost her entire family in a Hollow disaster, so she's always supported the Exaltists.
You know, some people do better shit when they lose their family in a Hollow. You know, some people become like boxers or something. That's like, God, like... Can people just be normal? About, like, listen, it sucks. Big natural disaster. Very sad. But for real, people gotta get their shit together. Like for real, what the fuck?
She's not a bad person. She's just someone searching for hope.
No, she's a bad person. I'm almost certain she's a bad person.
She joined the Exaltists very early on, and even watched Dina grow up.
I feel like she's working with the bad guys at the current moment. Yeah, like Dina and Camille are kind of the worst.
That day, she was just so desperate to save Dina that all these years she's been following Dina, taking care of everything out of guilt, I think. But I didn't just fail to save Dina. I trapped her. I see misfortune approaching, but I can never change its course or avoid the bad ending.
I wonder when that's gonna change. Because obviously obviously at some point in this story it has to change. Something has to, like, we have to change fate somehow.
Maybe I really am a bringer of misfortune.
I doubt.
No, you're not the one causing trouble. Whatever went down with the Exaltist, it was Landon who was pulling the strings. As for Dina and Camille, they knew the truth and they made their choice. The Hollows and the disasters they caused took more than just their loved ones. Not all survivors cling to obsession and hatred like those two do.
Yeah, ain't their like I think honestly, it's on them if they're evil.
Lord Phaethon.
You need to believe in yourself, Vivian. From what I can see, you're handling the sacrifice crisis pretty well on your own. Besides, you told me you really like who you've become. I hope that you can believe in that at the very least.
Yes, that'll always be true. Thank you for listening to my story today.
Oh. Why do I keep being messaged? Keeps messaging me. I don't know who it is. Don't know. Anyways, whatever.
Years have gone by, but I've never had the courage to face all this. Maybe Dina and I were meant to meet today.
Yeah, probably. Maybe, just maybe. Hear me out. You were in a video game, and the plot determined that you two would meet today to introduce a new character.
So I could finally spill it all out. It lightens my heart a little.
Yep, that's exactly the reason.
Lord Phaethon, you truly are a wonderful listener.
I can't talk.
Not just today. Whenever you're feeling down, note that I'm here for you.
I will. It's been such a long day. You must be exhausted. I'll track down the location of the sacrifice core and let you know what I find. Good night, Lord Phaethon.
Alright, that's good. Alright. 1 second. Oh, perfect. Another one for the polls. Bruh, my god. I hate when they bring me down to this, because it's like, I don't know, I know my next one isn't gonna be, like, what I want it to be. I wish there were more free ways to get polls. Anywho. Let's see, what do I need to do at the moment?
A new case to solve?
Oh, okay. Chingy's not there yet. Vivian's almost there yet. Okay. No, I don't really feel like building right now, so. Earlier, Vivian exchanged some information with acquaintance in the lounge.
Shhh. I didn't expect you to be working here. Perfect.
Bro, she knows everyone.
I was just covering someone's shift. The screening here is super strict, and I was afraid the supervisor would realize I was new and subbing for someone, so I hid in the control room during the supervisor's inspection. So I happened to bump into this guy, a blonde man wearing a hat, and I think he was checking some footage. Then he logged that footage into the tape he brought. Later, I found that part of the footage had been wiped.
Blonde, wearing a hat.
Do you know him?
I think it's him. If it were Hugo. I think I know where he would hide the tape. Thank you, Shaw. You were a big help.
Great! You also helped me a lot when I started working. I used to make mistakes all the time.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
If it weren't for you cleaning up my messes, I would have been fired ages ago. So I'm happy I could help you too. All right, go ahead and do what you need to do. We'll catch up another time.
If I'm not mistaken, you and Vivian share the same goal. Silence is no good for negotiation.
I just don't want Dina to reach a point of no return.
Hasn't she already reached that point with what she's doing?
The formula for the Landon serum was lost, but a batch survived, and Dina was able to develop a substance that can be used for mind control. She's trying to combine the two to make sacrifices that would obey human commands. If the dormant sacrifice and the remaining Landon serum are destroyed, we can put an end to this. Dina's concoction can't create sacrifices on its own.
And the sacrifice core?
That belongs to the creator, not her. Although I find Landon's methods despicable, I can't deny that the Exaltists and the creator are leading us in the right direction. I just don't want Dina to spend her life trapped by her father's mistakes.
I mean, no offense, but I find your protectiveness rather weird. I will confirm the location of the dormant sacrifice and find the chance to relay the information to you.
Hey, Anne. Yeah, I'm alive. Getting back into the streaming mood. Yeah, we're fucking doing it. Trying to do it more. Just, this stream's kind of been delayed a little bit. It was supposed to happen like 2 days ago. Just wasn't in the cards, I guess.
I do not want any of my people to be going into danger. As for the sacrifice core, I can only guarantee that it will not fall into her hands.
Last year. I don't think it's been that long. Oh dang! I mean, I've streamed a few times this year. I just kind of missed them all, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, welcome back to the streams.
As for how things will ultimately play out,
the creator will guide me.
Well, that was dramatic.
Camille was actually destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Compared to Camille's motives, I'm more concerned about whether Hugo has more plans lined up.
Hugo.
Wise, Lycon just sent a message saying he's got something urgent that he needs to talk to us about now.
Of course, call him.
Alright, let's patch him in.
Master Proxy, I apologize for disturbing you. We have just learned that the Ravenlock family will host a banquet tonight. This banquet is rather special, as they're allowing members of their family to invite business partners to attend. With Hartman at the center of controversy, there are many members of the family who are eager to use this opportunity to replace him.
Oh, thank God, that guy sucks.
The mayor has been spreading rumors of a young tycoon who inherited a sizable fortune and is looking to partner with a person from an old and influential family.
The mayor is so good to us for no reason.
This information has lured a young man named Burton from the Ravenlock family.
So, you want me to pose as this tycoon and use Burton to infiltrate the banquet?
Correct. And Hartman's study is also located within the venue.
I see. Hartman's study might hold valuable information.
Am I part of this story anymore? I see.
It seems like there's nothing left for me to do.
You can attend as her +1.
+1? Lord Phaethon, please go with me!
Pass. She's a creepy stalker. I like her and everything, but she's a creepy stalker. Alright.
Sure.
Okay,
If we go
okay.
together, we'll be able to keep an eye out for each other. I'll accompany Vivian.
Touch egg to crack. Whatever, man. It is what it is.
I'll send you the time and place for the meeting with Burton. If you encounter any danger, please evacuate immediately or contact me for backup. I hope everything goes well for you tonight.
Oh. Another bingo. Okay, I feel like the stalker thing is a decently sized issue, though. Like, let's be real about this. I feel like maybe, just maybe, the stalker thing is a bit of a big thing. If somebody's been freaking stalking me for as long as I've been playing the game, I feel like it's more of like a red flag that I don't want to trigger. Oh, Burton. Why does Burton look like a vampire?
Miss Banshee, I believe I've shown you my sincerity. Now how about you?
Sincerity? My presence here is a show of sincerity.
If we're to work together, Miss Banshee, you should drop your pretentious act.
Bro.
I am well aware of the ways of the Ravenlock family.
Yes, and it's a tad bit odd. It's a tad bit odd. I think if I was to date this character, we'd have to sort that out really, really, really fast. Because, you know, stalking is one thing, obsession is one thing, but not knowing that it's wrong is like a freaking, a bit of a red flag. And that too, and pasta. What pasta said. Zhu Yuan? No. I don't really like Zhu Yuan.
If I were to come empty-handed, I probably wouldn't even be able to make it out the front door tonight. Since I agreed to come with you, and even brought along my most precious companion, does that not show my deepest sincerity?
That's not true. You phrased it as a pro. Pasta has phrased it like a con, which it kind of is. And she is also not the most normal. I like the character, I think she's goofy. But, the terms of our game, like, under the terms of our game, it's, no.
No need for such an off-color joke. Our door is always open for those coming or going.
We both know what's what,
Nope.
so let's cut the small talk.
What the hell does Ray want? Anyways, Venti Smasher Pass. Pass. I don't like Genshin.
I know far more about how the Ravenlock family made their fortune than most here. I am also well aware of why Hartman, despite such a massive scandal, still remains in power.
Oh? Do tell.
Exaltists, blessing, sacrifice, Landon. Where would you like me to start?
How did you know that? No, who are you?
Don't be so tense. If I'm not mistaken, it's about time the banquet began. My companion and I are practically famished. Is this how you treat your guests? By letting them starve? Perhaps when we've had our fill, we'll remember where the sacrifice is hidden.
You know where the sacrifice is?
So, can we go get something to eat now? And I'm also looking forward to receiving a special dessert from you. We can discuss what you wish to know while we enjoy dessert.
Of course. I wouldn't let such an important guest discuss matters on an empty stomach.
I love not having any role in the story. I'm just kind of here.
As for dessert, I will prepare it myself, and I guarantee it will satisfy you. I'll come find you later. I wish you a pleasant evening.
These kinds of people are exhausting to deal with.
I mean, hey, you know what? If you're able to talk to them, you know, props to you. They're kind of pretentious.
I really don't know how Hugo used to put up with it.
Was there a special meaning to the dessert you mentioned just now? I thought he'd stay for longer, but he left once you said that.
Hugo taught me that bringing up dessert in such situations is a way of telling the other party they need to offer more. Fortunately, that old fox Hartman is terrified of losing power. He's definitely keeping the destruction of the sacrifice and the fact that the sacrifice core is fake hidden from the other family members.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Otherwise, Burton wouldn't have been so willing to raise his offer. Lord Phaethon, let's find Hartman's study when the banquet is at its busiest.
All right. I've already taken note of the surrounding terrain. Once more people arrive, we'll enter the garden through the door in the corner of the banquet hall.
You know, I wish they gave my boy a suit. I feel like it'd be really easy to, like, switch out the outfits of the protagonist. I don't know why more games don't just let you dress up the protagonist. Like, there's a whole gacha game about it. Like, there's a whole gacha game called Infinity Nikki about dressing up the protagonist. Why do more games not let you dress up the guy, who is your guy? Like, it wouldn't even need to be anything special. It'd just be like, give him an NPC outfit. At least so he could fit in with the goddamn, like, fancy parties so he doesn't stand out. Like, Wyatt could afford a suit, or at least a rental, I think.
Wherever you go, I'll follow, Lord Phaethon. going a bit too well?
Yep. Immersion breaking for you? Kinda. I mean, I'm always just gonna, like, I'm gonna be immersed no matter what. I just like this game. But it's kind of just like a, come on, give him a suit. Come on. I also think you look really good in it. Come on. Like, they're giving him outfits for 2.0. So like and I'm glad they're giving them outfits. At least I hope they're giving them outfits, because like, I mean, that it was in the trailer. But like, come on. They can do it. They have the money for it. They literally fund anime, like, animations for this game. Like, they have so much music made for this game. They have so much animations made for this game. They have 3D animations made for this game. They have the budget. They can do it. It's not even like, I don't even think it'd be that hard. Anyways.
The security outside of the manor is really strict, but maybe it's more lax on the inside? Just in case, though, let's contact Lycon.
Right. Having some backup would be safer.
Let's check Hartman's recent correspondences for clues. I still have concerns about the sacrifice core.
Right. Though the core he gave Dina was fake, Hartman might have left a trick up his sleeve and hid the real one.
Might have. I doubt it, but alright.
Then let's split up.
Scooby-Doo this shit.
Esteemed guests, is the catering at the Ravenlock family banquet not to your satisfaction?
This dude literally just has a gun. Like, very normal guy, just has a gun.
So much so that these two distinguished guests felt the need to come to my humble office to scavenge for food. Don't want to come out? Well, after all, you don't have long left. Burton, that greedy idiot, fell for the mayor's trap. But I never expected that he would bring you into my territory. I suppose I should thank him. Otherwise, I would have had to go to great lengths to eliminate you.
Well, fortunately enough for us, we have a future-seeing vampire on our side. And she's not crying, so we're about to kick this guy's ass. We're about to jump this motherfucker.
Vivian, Phaethon, give Hugo my regards. Tell him I shall be taking the wealth and power of the Ravenlock family for myself.
Uh-huh.
The bullet. How?
Oh. So that's why. Well, welcome back, blonde boy. How the fuck did you survive that fall?
Dear uncle, why must we be so distant with one another? You can just tell me what you want to say directly.
Hugo! Impossible! You're...
Uncle, you must know a Ravenlock will never stop until they get what they want. Did you really think I would be defeated so soon? When I have yet to trample you into the dirt.
You filthy bastard! You only know how to resort to these petty tricks!
Petty tricks? Perhaps you'd like to know what I managed to accomplish using this faked death of mine, my dear uncle.
I wonder what he accomplished. Shortly before.
Faking my own death. Hope it's all worth the theatrics in the end.
Oh, yep, we're just up here, alright.
It was just to keep Hartman off my back, but maybe I went a little overboard. The manager must be pretty shaken up. I should apologize at some point.
Fuck. He doesn't have the hat.
Guess I'll also bring Lycon along. He's my partner in crime, after all.
Howdy.
You're taking longer to rest than I expected.
Lycon, you think too highly of my physical capabilities. Well, thank you for your cooperation. I must say, if nothing else, at least your acting skills have improved.
He lied to us. No. I thought you killed the bitch. Damn it. I mean, it's okay. It's working for us, but my God, what happened to honesty?
Why do you look so angry? You should be happy. We pulled that off together with flawless teamwork and managed to fool everyone.
Drop your foolish facade.
I'm glad you still remember the code we set all those years ago. And thank you for ensuring your sleight of hand didn't deteriorate. Oh, right. I should also thank the blood bag hidden in my clothes and our other props. Do you remember when we last used this trick? It was probably ages ago.
Yeah, best friends they are.
Sometimes I really don't understand you. Have you never thought about what the consequences would be if I didn't understand your code? If I decided against helping you? Or if I just couldn't control my strength properly?
You'd understand it. Of course. If things really did go awry, I had alternative plans. You wouldn't be so arrogant as to think I'd bet everything on you, would you?
You're insane.
Aw, I'm flattered.
So what exactly is the purpose behind all this? Surely after going to such great lengths to erase your own existence, you don't just plan to hide here and reminisce about the past with me. Don't try to brush this off. I've already helped you enact your plan. Tell me the truth.
Don't get your tail in a twist. I have more plans that require your assistance, so naturally I would not hide anything from you. Simply put, as things stand, whether as Hugo Vlad or as Mockingbird, I am doomed to die.
Seems you've made quite a few enemies.
As a member of the Ravenlock family, I negotiated with Edmund and managed to obtain resources from Tops for my future plans. I also confirmed what attitude they held toward your master, the Mayflower family. Meanwhile, I used my identity in Mockingbird to strike a deal with Hartman and gather information on their collaboration with the remnants of the Exaltists. That's where I got my intel on what Bringer left. Oh, by the way, the crime declaration letter that your dear mayor received, that was also sent by yours truly. He's probably figured that out by now, right? Though I'm not sure if he told you.
The mayor learned about the sacrifice attacks through his own means. It lacked an opportunity to take action. That warning letter was precisely what he needed.
You aren't hopeless yet. How delightful. In short, I'm more well-informed than your lot because I get around, dealing with all these different important figures. But of course, it comes at a cost. It's only fair. After all, you can't hide the smoke from a wildfire. Rather than trying to carefully tame it and risk setting yourself alight, it's better to let it burn free.
When I helped you put on your little act, killing you in front of everyone, you left the sacrifice core to Hartman. That was intentional too, then?
Oh, yes. And it worked like a charm, didn't it? Now no one cares for me anymore, and all eyes are on Hartman. A perfect situation for keeping the Ravenlock family in check while dealing a cutting blow to the Exaltists behind them. Another crucial point is Vivian and Phaethon. I must sever any ties they have with me or Mockingbird. Although I feel bad for Phaethon about what happened, but it had to be done. That's the only way they would be safe, allowing the plan to continue.
I noticed that you never turned your blade toward Master Proxy. So, those words you said back then were also...
I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the Abyss. Obviously, it was all an act. My acting has always been impeccable, as you know.
Hugo, you're taking such a tremendous risk. Why?
Would you believe me if I said it's for justice?
Probably, yeah.
But unfortunately, it's not. I want revenge on the Ravenlock family. And I will make sure that despicable excuse for a human being, Hartman, suffers a slow, torturous end.
That's enough for me.
Of course. I also promised Vivian that I would help her investigate the whole thing with the Exaltists. That's all.
You don't look too good. Is it your wounds?
No. This is the first problem I plan to resolve. Lycon, do you have a place that is sufficiently discreet, quiet, and can take a lot of damage?
What?
What exactly are you doing?
Don't look at me like that. If I didn't have to do this, I wouldn't. Hartman recently obtained a bizarre substance, most likely from those crazy Exaltists. After use, it allows control of the victim's mind. To some extent.
You were dosed with it?
To be more precise, Lycon, I deliberately allowed Hartman to put this drug in my cup to facilitate our previous collaboration.
Oh.
After finding out about it, I quickly found someone to help analyze its composition. The good news is he gave me a very low dosage, perhaps because he was afraid I might notice. There's a different medication that can delay its onset, preventing me from actually being under his control. I simply need to put on a show in front of my dear uncle. The bad news is that currently there is no antidote. When I delay those effects, however, they will accumulate and erupt when my body reaches its limit. It may even break my mind, and that's exactly what's happening now. I need to endure those accumulated consequences. So, I will lock myself in this room for however long that takes. I've tied my limbs to prevent me from smashing this place or accidentally hurting myself. Anyway, after you leave, do not open this door, no matter what you hear.
I recommend seeking professional medical assistance.
This is advice.
Oh, I'm
I
being
received
called. What the
from a
fuck?
doctor. Or are you saying you don't believe I can make it?
What's up? What's up? No. 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 Because I don't want to use the new shit. That's simply it. I don't. But that's it. No. I don't care if it's I don't care what it is. No. On principle, no. Just no.
Play something different. If it's ass, just don't play it. But no. Just no. I just don't like them, so no. No. just fucking no. Anyways. Yep. Anyways. If I run it, I'm not gonna fucking use the newer shit. I don't like it. And I saw, no.
So, Icon, come find me here at the scheduled time. All you need to do is smile and await my victory.
What if I want to stop you?
You know you won't succeed. You never have. And you never will. Well, time is short. Let's begin.
I understand. Don't die, you stupid bastard.
I don't know, that line just makes me happy. Oh shit, is this a repeat of the Aventurine shit?
Worn off yet.
Oh my god, no.
Lycon's late. I'm surprised. Or is something wrong with time itself?
Yep.
Looks like someone's over there. Might as well go ask.
Oh, hey, Robin.
It's all your fault. I wish I had never get. Everything will get better if you die. Then, so Hugo, for the sake of Mommy's happiness, just die, okay?
Well, that's fucking annoying. We're gonna be here for a while. Oh, we're gonna be here for a while.
So, that's because you don't want to wake up again.
Robin, please. Don't. What the
Who
hell?
are you? I am you. Hidden deep within your heart.
The second. Okay, if I had a nickel for every time a blonde asshole, like, went through a fucking mental break in like a Hoyo game, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot. But it's weird that it happened twice.
You want to kill her, don't you? Your so-called mother.
Maybe.
Every time she beat you without reason, when she tried to gouge out your eyes, when she sold you into that hell, laughing all the while. You wanted to be the one to end her life.
Okay, he just has hediochromia. Like it's not that deep.
Why not admit your hatred? As you are, you can hunt her down and make her pay for the living hell of a childhood she made you suffer. Yes, I hate her. I hate her because she was foolish and shallow, greedy and stupid. I hate her.
Dude's got a
because
lot
she
to fucking
doesn't
say. Oh
deserve
my
to be a
god.
mother.
He barely
She did
fits in the goddamn
everything she
box.
could to try and get into the Ravenlock family, believing she could live a life of luxury without having to do anything, and never realizing she was a pawn, discarded from the very beginning. So she chose to blame me. Blame me for my heterochromia. Blame me for my very existence.
I mean, he's self-aware.
But I won't kill her, because I know it won't change anything. She was incapable of loving me, just as she is incapable of loving herself.
Yep.
Have you been brainwashed by that dog? Keeping up the act of being some magnanimous and forgiving fool?
Don't compare us. I've simply come to understand love or hate. I make my own choices, and they have nothing to do with anyone else.
She sold you to the Ravenlock family for a huge sum of money.
Bro, it ain't that deep.
She used that money to start a new life without you. While she was indulging herself, you were going through hell in the Ravenlock Manor.
The inner demon is going. He's pissed, dude. Robin, why do you have to be such a pissed off rabbit?
Does it not torment you? Do you not feel the hatred? Do you not want to demand answers?
Honestly, Robin as a Bang Boo is fucking cool as shit. I pulled him like half because he's like really cool looking, and half because he's actually really, really broken as like a Bang Boo.
Kill her. Only by killing her can you be truly free.
Like, requiring only one member of the Mockingbird crew to activate his abilities is awesome.
For a long time, I thought the same way. But now, well, I want to make a different choice.
Stop lying to yourself. You never had a choice. This weak-minded thinking will only lead you to failure. Like before, you'll be nothing but a worm, trampled into the dirt by those so-called elites. Do you still not get it? This is how the world is, and always has been. Hesitate and you'll be the victim. If you don't grab your knife first, you'll end up being on the other end of the blade.
Crazy.
If you want to change anything, you must first become the one who makes the rules. Just like that woman. The only reason she could treat us that way was because we were weak. So listen to me. Find that woman, kill her, and prove to this world your strength. It's what she deserves.
I feel like it doesn't really matter that much. Like, it really ain't that big a deal.
Why forgive them? They don't deserve it.
I don't know, it just seems pretty crazy that this guy has momming issues even like... Yeah, like, I think this is just a bit dramatic.
I'm not forgiving them. Or rather, I don't care about them. They don't even matter, at least not yet. You know, perhaps the person I hate the most, the one I truly cannot forgive, has never been someone else, but rather my weak, powerless past self who could do nothing but hide inside a closet and cry. I hate myself for having neither the strength nor the courage to resist. I hate myself for begging for so-called familial love, even after being treated so terribly. And that means you. Correct. So, I forgive you. I forgive myself.
Therapy.
You'll regret this, fool. Your pretty words mean nothing. You will ultimately return here to me.
Oh, yep, you get me in time again.
Three R's in standard array. Make it a bit harder on them. Just a little bit.
I see. This is still an illusion. I wonder who's going to show up this time.
Alright. Hugo, I'm gonna need you to stall for a moment. Stall out for a minute. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go, and I'll be back in a moment. I'm gonna get some food.
Jeez, I gotta deal with freaking D&D shit while I'm trying to do my streaming. 1 second. You know what? I'm gonna end stream here, actually. You know what? I will do this on Sunday. We will continue this on Sunday. Because I've actually got a lot of work to do that I didn't realize I had to do. Because I'm realizing that I have to go and plan an entire campaign. Yay! Yay! Anyways, thank you for coming to the stream! Empty Pasta, Anne, Cheesy, Lucky Blockhead. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys, even if you're a bit odd. I'm gonna get to work. Let's see. I'm sorry that my streams always end on a break for some reason, but there's been like, it's fine. It's fine.